Oh, I wasn't recording this. Alright, so we're starting the recording midway through, because I forgot. But either way. Alright, so we're going to shuffle. Chat, give me a number. Chat, give me a number 5. Alright, shuffle 5 times. All right. First name matchup. Kirby in the left corner as Scoobert versus Bowser as Cynthia. Oh, no, I don't want to end the tourney. All right. Kirby and Bowser, Scoobert and Cynthia. We are not skipping any of these battles. We're watching them in full. In full. All right. Bowser coming from the easy. Kirby trying to suck move. Kirby's edge guarding. Getting knocked out. Still trying to edge guard. Doing a terrible job at it, mind you. Bowser with a considerable lead here. Increasing it nearly 70%. There it is. Kirby being a light character has to watch out for its weight. If you hit a bit too hard at a high percentage, you can be absolutely knocked off from that. And that's what we're saying. Alright, Bowser's still at 5 stocks, 20%. Significant lead over Kirby right now. Kirby coming back with some combos. Oh, Bowser with a nice counter and throw. Kirby's camping up high. How does Bowser respond? Bowser's low up B or vertical. Prevents him from actually chasing Kirby in that scenario. But he's catching up. Put him in a vulnerable position there. Good grab. Alright, perfect throw. Kirby's now double Bowser's health. And that's what happens. Couple punches back and forth. Both of them are mostly missing. Kirby getting some nice hits. Bowser missing the up. Ooh. Bowser is nasty. I don't know what to say. Alright, there we go. Bowser's back. Both on the edge, but Kirby staying high. Kirby getting out of the down B before doing any significant damage. Bowser missing the special counter, and there's the down. Alright, it is now 2-5. Bowser still hasn't lost a life, mind you. Kirby still going strong, trying to fight. This may be the end for Bowser. No, he recovers. Now, ooh. Alright, time for Bowser then. There's no way he survives this. Yeah, that's what I thought. He did some damage in though, so that's really good for him. Still up though. Still up basically twice the amount of lives and in a good position to continue going. Kirby's hitting some nice moves here. Not really any combos that are noteworthy. Bowser's trying his best to keep up. There we go. Missed the grab. Bowser with the up strong. Kirby's kind of putting the brakes on Bowser here. I didn't know the CPUs were taught to taunt. Missing the down R. Ooh, Kirby dodged the side R. Bowser's back at 100. Still alive though. Counters. Misses the flamethrower. Both are at 100. And there goes Kirby. This is the disadvantage of being a light character, at least in this scenario. Bowser's a really heavy hitter. Bowser's still going strong. Now 4 times the health. Can Kirby get the kill here? Oh, the spike? But Bowser keeps alive. Recovers from that edge. Side R by Bowser. Camping ledge. Kirby tries to predict Bowser's jump. And there goes Bowser. Bowser's still up 3 times the lives of Kirby, but Kirby seems to be doing something at least. At 88 though, it only takes 1 strong attack to knock him completely out. As long as Bowser plays it safe here, he is a guaranteed win. Back at 100. This is almost guaranteed territory to die to a strong attack. Or grab even at this point. Bowser's really not doing well here. Not being able to counter from being on the high ground. Kirby continues to take advantage of the lower state of playing. 126. Bowser needs to get down. And there it goes. First game. Scuba is out. Bowser or Hornet. Not Hornet, my bad. My bad. That's not Hornet. Bowser, or otherwise known as Cynthia, is moving on to the second round. Next up, Kumoko and Loliot. I think we can have 2 Hornets. No. There's only 2 Loliots because 2 people decided on the same name. Either way. This is Kumoko versus Loliot. Or Bayonetta and Rob. Alright, back on Battlefield. Bayonetta getting some early damage in. Doing really well here. Rob's not doing too much to really counter her. Oh, taking advantage of the long range. Bayonetta also taking advantage of her range, is doing well here. Rob's trying to play it safe, charging up his stuff and keeping his edge because of his arms and his other lasers. Bayonetta's going in for the swoop. It did some little bit of damage, but not doing too much in the long run. Both are at really high health. Both of them are medium heavy characters. Bayonetta missing the side R. Rob going in for the laser rather than the... Both of them charging. Bayonetta getting in some chip damage. Ooh, Bayonetta with the side R. Knocking Rob out of the ring. Rob with the side R. Both at 4 stocks, 0-0. Very, very even game right now. Bayonetta. About half the health. Oh, nope. Rob's making it even. Hitting some hands on her. Tries to go for the spike, but misses. Recovers into the side B. Bayonetta with the grab tries to force Rob off the stage. Doing a great job at edge camping. 71. Rob missing both spikes again. Bayonetta's trying to hit him. Taking advantage of the lower ground. Rob's kind of getting stuck here. Rob with the counter. Missing the side. Yo, I'm on stream right now. Yeah. Can I call you back in a bit? Peace. Rob getting absolutely cooked here. Bayonetta has double the amount of health as Rob. Bayonetta missing. Can Rob clutch? There we go. Rob's doing his job best he can. Both of them are past 100. Only takes 1 side B to really knock him out here. Bayonetta trying to do some more chip damage. Rob can't finish that up. And there he goes. Bayonetta with the up. It seems that Bayonetta's consistently been getting the first kills, but Rob always comes back slightly after with his own counter attacks. Bayonetta's at high health, basically the same Rob was. Only takes 1 spike. There it is. Side R. All it takes. Bayonetta again early in with the combos, not allowing Rob to get down to the lower areas. When Rob does, he does seem to have the advantage. Tries for the counter, but Rob goes with the up A. Bayonetta with the counter and dodge. Into the combo. Doesn't complete it. Doesn't complete it. Bayonetta and Rob both camping edge here. Rob with the spike and side B. Both at equal health again. Both equal stocks, equal health. It seems like a very close match. Bayonetta with the grab and trying the up B, but missed. Rob with the laser charge, continuing to charge up his spool. Both of them are kind of missing here. Bayonetta putting Rob into a combo out of the ring. At this rate, Rob needs to be able to get some kills at the beginning. Can't just keep retaliating against her. Needing to actually take some initiative and get the kills before her. Or else... Oh, Jesus. Bayonetta with a spiking? Again, keeping Rob on his toes. Rob trying to go for the spike. Rob's really lacking here. Rob getting the kill, Bayonetta still 86 health above him. The question is, can Rob recover that health back onto her? 90 now. No, not 90 now, but my bad. Apologies. 55. Only 40 now, only 40. Rob's kind of coming back, but he's getting combo due to his lack. Rob's coming back with the kills. Rob can't, he really just can't stay above the bottom area. Or else what happens is Bayonetta continues just to berate and bully him. There he goes again. Bayonetta's on really low health too. But Rob, again, needs to get these kills before Bayonetta, not after. Consistently, Bayonetta's been the one ahead, even if they're really close. Thank you, Sarade23, for the follow. Rob with the laser, full powered, trying to knock Bayonetta off, but fails. Can Rob get the kill here? Rob is now at 51. Bayonetta still having 2 stocks, able to take her time. Taking advantage of the low ground, as always. Rob staying high. Not a great strat, in my opinion. Bayonetta doing some chip damage. Wants to make the most of her stock here. Rob at 100. All it takes is 1 R. Looks like Bayonettas are most likely to win right now. Dodged. Rob trying his best here. Misses the grab. Bayonetta getting her own grab off. Hitting the up B. Oh, Jesus. Both of them are at above 150. Rob must clutch, at least getting basically a full stock on her without taking any damage in order to really win this. Bayonetta is nearly at 200. That is almost range. Oh, there it is, chat. Bayonetta moving on to round 2. Rob is out. That means Kumoko is out. Yeah. We can get a list of all the names. So current names. I'll pin them in chat. I could chat, right? I know. Fuck. So I'm gonna do it on my phone because I'm logged in on my phone and I'm not like stupid. But either way, current list of names that are currently here available are so they're how many left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 names left. There's 6 names left. Those are Hornet, no, I see you. Don't even. Either way, that's Hornet, Lalite, Francesca, Bean, I think, and Cynthia, right? Because it's Hornet, Lalite. Oh, it's Lalite times 2, technically. Bean, and Cynthia. Alright, I'm gonna pin this. Why can't I pin it? I am literally mod. I own this. How can I not pin this? Excuse me? Can I not pin chats? Am I not allowed to pin chats? Whatever. Okay, you know. Yeah, okay. Hornet, Lolliot, Francesca, Bean, and Cynthia. Does this show? Alright, hold on. I'll put on my docs. Hold on, let me pull up a Google Doc. I probably should have done this earlier. It sucks to suck. Either way. So we're gonna choose Times New Roman, 25 size font. The ones, alright, so Scoobert, Hornet, Light, Liet, Francesca, Bean, Umoko, Cynthia. Alright. Cynthia's Bowser. Umoko was Rob. Bean is Kirby. Black. Francesca. Random. I don't know who she actually is. Lolly at 1. Rosalina. Lolly at 2. Bayonetta. Hornet was Olimar, and last in Scuba was Kirby OG. So, any ones that I highlight are out. Red, so Scubert's out, Rob's out. I'll show this every so often. Here we go. This is the current. It doesn't show, because why does it not? Because that's why display capture on. Okay, so the display capture is not working. There we go. This is the current setup. Alright, yeah. Scoobert, Hornet, Lolliot, Rosalina, Francesca, Bean, and Cynthia. These are the current ones. Fuck Times New Roman, of course. Either way. Let us continue. The current standings. Olimar and Rosalina. Olimar representing Hornet. And Rosalina representing Light. Getting some early chip damage. Olimar's in the lead here. The Hard Right B. These are two characters, both with their own tag team members. Olimar's doubly, at double, my bad, at half damage here. Olimar trying to keep Rosalina away from her Luma. Separating them decreases their power, mind you. Getting some good damage in. Olimar is a very light character, though, so he must be wary of ours and heavy attacks. Compared to Rosalina, who's a medium character, who can tank them a bit more, but has to worry a lot more about bigger hitboxes and worse attacks overall. Rosalina at 100, near spike range. Pikmin will need to get a good hit off her using one of his Pikmin. He attaches the yellow Pikmin. Rosalina tries to go for the spike but misses. Punching her out. Rosalina down 1. Olimar hanging off at 142. Easily killable here. Olimar throws on two of his Pikmin. Down again. Rosalina down 3. Olimar still at 5 stocks. Sustaining heavy damage though. Rosalina is edge guarding while Olimar is trying to camp, trying to get off his Pikmin. Olimar with the down B. Rosalina with the counter. Olimar still going for it. Oh, but then Rosalina uses her Luma to knock Olimar out of the ring. Still up though, still up by a full stock and significant damage. Rosalina is almost at another 100, allowing for another quick kill. The down B, the down R, my down heavy I guess, or whatever you want to call it. Rosalina using her Luma's ability to suck in projectiles against Olimar, but still Rosalina is stuck with red Olimar. Red Olimar and white Olimar are dead, but Rosalina is at double the damage compared to normal Olimar. Still doing great damage though, increased another 25. But Olimar keeps getting his Pikmin off on her. This is problematic for her. Chip damage. And there goes Olimar, that's what I'm saying. Because he is a light... not brawler. I guess brawler, whatever you want to call him. Light character. He must be really wary about up smashes. Both of them in a neutral stance, getting some of the Pikmin off. Rosalina at over 150 now, in easy range to be KO'd. Still using her Luna to a full extent though, as she should. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. Another spike up. Olimar right now, still in the lead. Just by a little bit though, 1 stock and a couple points. Even though he's at more damage, ooh. Rosalina hitting him real hard there, knocking him out, doing significant damage. Olimar tries to keep her on the edge though. Olimar with double purple Pikmin. Never seen that before. The white one is dead. Olimar going for the spike. Rosalina continuing to damage him off the ledge. Rosalina blocking it, using her Luma to attack, knocking Olimar far left. Both of them are at similar health, yet Olimar's a full stock up. Rosalina is now past 100, back into KO range. There it is. Last stock. Can Rosalina clutch up? Or is this one of the lolly? It's out of the question. Rearranging. Olimar goes in for the heavy attacks, doing significant damage, nearly 40% in the first couple attacks. Rosalina not being able to do anything, grabbing Olimar and tossing him. Olimar is way past 125 in significantly dangerous waters because of his light status. Pulling out more Pikmin, he has more options here. Rosalina just not reacting to the R. Olimar getting knocked far, this may be the end for him. Olimar still hanging strong. Rosalina is past 100, and there it is. Olimar has won against Rosalina, 3-0. Rosalina is now past. That is 1 Lollia down. Rosalina's Galaxy ain't shit compared to PNF 404. Current standings. Here are the current standings. Scoobert is dead. Rosalina's gone and Rob is out of batteries. We are on our final one, the ones that are moving on to the next round. Olimar, Bayonetta, Bowser, And we don't know yet between Kirby Black or Francesca's random. So, let's see. It's King DDD! Alright. This is going to be a tough battle between Kirby and King DDD. Just like the games. Kirby does canonically win this, but will he win against, in this tournament at least? You never know. King DDD looks like he's been doing a lot of strategy and a lot of exercises. You never know. See, Kirby's at about, what? Nearly quadruple the damage King DDD's at? Not doing too hot here. King DDD hitting some major combos on Kirby. Edge guarding. There goes Kirby being a light character versus King DDD's heavy nature. He got knocked out very quickly. Kirby is back above King DDD damage. King DDD absolutely laying hands while throwing out his ball, hoping for some connection, but none. Kirby still camping the higher ground. King DDD, like other characters we've seen earlier, using the lower ground to their advantage. Both of them trade there. Kirby for the up smash, side smash, and misses the up B. King DDD finally hits his ball. That's what he's been wanting to. Kirby back to 100. Very dangerous territory for a character like her. Hits another one of his balls. Perfect for her. Oh god. Amazing combo. Nearly at 150. There it is. There it is. King DDD only at 53%. While 2 stocks up. Kirby currently is losing, even though canonically should be doing better. Kirby trying to edge guard, doing it actually decently well. King DDD getting his own kills, and not kills, my bad, damage. Missing the ball a bit too far out, hitting Kirby off, hoping for some damage. Kirby dodges expertly. King DDD just a little too late on that hesitation there. Kirby perfect with the down B. King DDD now past 100. Perfect swallow of the ball. In the combo, Kirby's now 77. King DDD still needs a bit more before he can be fully KO'd, just because due to his heavy nature. If him and Bowser eventually get into a fight, I would love to see that. And there it goes, 5-2. King DDD still in the lead, only at 111. Kirby's really not doing too hot. 125, this is the dangerous range. This is where he can easily be KO'd, even though he's a heavy character. 147, nearly 150. 150, there it is, there it is. King DDD now down to stock. He still has double the amount of Kirby's, yet doing significantly better. Kirby needs to pick up the slack here. King DDD's absolutely just hammering him into the ground. No pun intended. Both at similar healths here, each having their own issues. But Kirby, now learning, is now taking the advantage of the lower ground, just as King DDD had. I'm surprised we've only gotten Battlefields. I put it to Battlefields and to use. King DDD in KO range again. Kirby too. Kirby in KO range. Which will KO first? Kirby's fallen down. King DDD taking the low ground. Back up to the high ground. Swallowed and smashed. King DDD up 4x on Kirby. At 135 though. Perfect range for Kirby to absolutely KO here. Getting another easy stock off. King DDD's not going to make it easy though. Constantly keeping the lower ground. As seen before. I'm telling you, when like these characters decide to take the lower ground, there it is, there it is. King DDD being up smashed out of the arena. Still up 3x to Kirby, taking his time though, he's taking it safe. Kirby missing the up B, expecting for a jump. The throw, the grab, and the up R. Kirby's now in dangerous range. Unless he gets 3 stocks on this health, he loses. There it is, folks. There it is, folks. Bean is out. Kirby is now out. We have finished the first rounds. This is the current scoring. Hornet as Olimar, Lolinet as Bayonetta, Francesca as King Dedede, and Cynthia as Bowser. These are the last 4. Each one is going to face one another, and then the final 2 will be the finals, which will determine the championship. Rig, do they remove plot armor? That's kind of the point. If it was rigged, then there would be plot armor. The point of plot armor. Either way, King Dedede.
Semifinals.
The semifinals. Bayonetta as Loliet versus Cynthia as Bowser. Alright, I'm gonna go grab water real quick. Oh wait, no.
2, 1,
Thank God.
go!
Bayonetta trying to get the early hits in. Bowser continually getting some up R's. Bayonetta keeping him in a combo, but Bowser not shying away from trying to keep the low ground. Bayonetta now on the low ground. Bowser with the side beat blew her into the air. Bayonetta's now at nearly 100. Perfectly executed. The up R did not work. Bayonetta missed completely. Both of them completely missing each other. Bowser with some good damage. There it is, the first kill of the game, Bayonetta. Bowser up a stock. Where is my bottle opener? Kinda needed that to drink. It's not good. Either way. Yeah, Cynthia is technically winning right now. Bayonetta at triple the damage that Bowser's at, even down a stock. Bayonetta in KO range. Up being Bowser. Bowser being flung out, even though he's a heavy character, he's kind of being handled here. Bowser with the missed grab into Bayonetta trying to get that chip damage. Bowser with the perfectly timed up R. Here it is. Alright, Bowser at 100. This is KO range. This is KO range. He's heavy. He's not King Dedede heavy though. First Bowser death. First Bowser death. Still up a stock though, while Bayonetta's nearly at KO range again. Can Bayonetta keep the combo up? She does. She does. Half health. Doing 60 damage. Bayonetta just completely ignoring the downbeat. Bowser now up twice the amount of stocks. 4-2. Can Bayonetta clutch? Bayonetta clearly not learning from her slow movement as Bowser keeps up being. Misses the combo. Bowser grabs and tosses her. Misses the up R. Bayonetta with the counter attacking guns, hoping to get in some chip damage. Bowser continuing flamethrowers to cancel her grab. Wants to keep her on the edge here. Bowser now on the edge himself. On the high ground, not good. Now on the low ground, Bayonetta tries to hit. Misses. Bowser still on the edge, and Bowser gets hit out. 3-2. Bayonetta at 91 still is an issue. Nearly easy KO range. Bayonetta now is at easy KO range. It's an easy. Ooh, okay. Almost. Bayonetta just waited a bit. That would have been great. Bayonetta, again, with the chip damage. Can't really be doing that. Bowser perfectly blocks, allowing for him to get the up smash. Bayonetta is now at 1. Bowser's 3x. Can Bayonetta win? Oh, there it is. 42. Halfway there. She can maybe. You gotta trust sometimes. Bowser, both of them missing all their hits. Bayonetta finally getting some combos in. Bowser on the edge, being slight there. Now at the high ground, allowing Bayonetta. But the flamethrower cancels her up smash, preventing the knockout from Bowser. Flamethrower is one of Bowser's most useful items here. Doing really well. Again, on the low ground, really taking advantage of that stability. Bayonetta with the counter, hoping to get something in. There we go, the down smash. Bowser at 157. This is perfect KO range for Bayonetta. Bayonetta at 107. This is good KO range for Bowser too. Given the right scenario, both of these can be KO'd soon. It just depends. Perfect counter by... There it is. There it is. Bayonetta is out. Thalia is permanently out. Bowser moves on to the semifinals. It is now between Olimar and King Dedede. King Dedede representing Francesca, and Olimar representing Hornet.
3, 2, 1, go!
Olimar with the easy beginning damage. Jeez, King Dedede almost at 50 while doing absolutely nothing. Olimar taking advantage of his quickness and the stable ground to make sure King Dedede can't. Doing some good damage to Olimar. Finally at the advantage. This goes to show, people, just because they're winning in the beginning doesn't necessarily mean that they are going to be in the future. King Dedede slowed by the constant barragement of Pikmin, really doing a number on him chip-wise. Trying his best here to make some good use. Olimar at KO range. King Dedede 2, there's the KO, there's the KO. But they are very, very close. Don't underestimate here, it can still be anyone's game. King Dedede is at perfect range. If Dedede takes out the 3 best names with the most mid name in the fight, I will throw quick. If Dedede takes out the 3 best names with the most mid name in the fight, I will throw plastic straws in Antarctica. King Dedede at 170. Amazing range for KO from Olimar. Can he pull it off? Olimar with the counter. King Dedede still going strong though, trying to get that ball. Olimar with good damage, but still gets hit by the ball in the end. Set by a trap by King Dedede. Before the finals, we will check over everything, see what the scoring is going to be. This is incredibly dubious. There it is. There it is. King Dedede's shot out of the arena. Olimar at 91, though. Olimar at 91. Again, hit by the ball, set by King Dedede, really taking advantage of his use of the space. Constantly making sure to continuously keep control of the lower area. But he's playing it risky going after Olimar here. Pays off with the kill at 0 damage by him. Olimar now on the ground, pestering Dedede with the certain annoying Pikmin, such as Electric Fire and the Ghost. Really doing a number on him. Doing the chip damage. Olimar almost getting a full 100 without taking any damage himself. King Dedede's now at 100. This is good range for Olimar to do some great damage, getting prepared for the smash. But King Dedede needs to take it low like he is now. There it is. There it is. Olimar hits him out. It's now 3-3. The white Pikmin are there. What are you talking about? Either way. King Dedede grabs, throws the ball. Perfect execution, wanting to get some damage done there. Olimar at 100, perfect range for kills. King DDD still only at 20 though. White Pikmin are poison. They're poison. And what's the purple Pikmin? Perfect counter by Olimar. Still getting smacked into that. Thrown out because of his light weight. King DDD still trying to come out. Little bit up, never mind. Not up on damage. Sucking up into Pikmin instead of Olimar himself. Olimar with the counter. Still doing massive damage. Sets another trap in to try to take control of center. But now is forced above the landscape. Not too good here. Very Pikmin white slash very strong. I see, okay. King DDD in a KO'able state. Still up a stock though. Perfect, what do you want to call those? I call them counters. They're not counters though. Again, King DDD using his use of the ball to continuously take control of mid. He's now forced up top. Olimar controls the bottom. King DDD takes a good swing and he's out. Olimar's on the last stock. Can he win against King DDD? Can't be too unreasonable knowing that Olimar has almost completely killed King DDD without taking any damage. King DDD is perfectly KO'able here given the right measures, but just like that. The question is, can Olimar clutch? We've seen this before. We've seen what Olimar's capable of. If he uses it to his advantage, he should be able to win here. Again, setting another trap with the ball, getting good damage. Olimar still coming in with the up R's though. King DDD trying to go for the hammer swing, but not charging enough to really stun and do much. Doing a temporary evasion. Sucking him up, throwing him out, trying to go for the hit. Missing most of them, hitting only one. Olimar's in a precarious situation here, taking good control of mid though. That ball was not able to really take control of anything, so Olimar has free reign here. That's why you see him taking control of DD. DD on the ground, sucking him up, trying to take control of bottom, going for the ball. King DDD, nearly KO'able range, while Olimar's at KO'able range. Question is, can Olimar kill and do enough damage? That's the real question. Olimar's at perfect range to die. One more hit and he's dead. Perfect block, grab. Can he kill? Can he kill DDD here? And that's it. That's game. Olimar's out for the count. King DDD on a generational streak here. Absolutely nailing people out. The last two that we have here is Francesca and Cynthia. All right.
Final.
Let's take a moment to think about what has happened here. Firstly, King DDD, the complete random that was selected because of an absence, has now managed to beat Black Kirby. Black Kirby being Bean. Olimar winning against Rosalina. Hornet beating out Lawlite. Now Olimar versus King DDD. Hornet versus Francesca, and Francesca or King DDD comes out on top. Bowser, on the other hand, beats Kirby, the OG Kirby. So Cynthia beats out Scoober. Then Rob, or I put it as Kumoko loses to what's CPU 3? What's CPU 3? Bayonetta. Oh, yeah. So Rob loses to Lawlite, but Cynthia beats out Lawlite. So both Lawlites have lost. The first one getting out actually the first elimination round, the second elimination round. Now it is all down between Francesca, or Lil Franny, and Bowser as Cynthia. Who will win? Whatever the winner is the official name of my spider.
One, go!
Both heavy characters is what I wanted to see in the beginning. King DDD with some early damage. Bowser doing some chip damage up with the up slashes. All we see, and that's mostly what we've seen here. King DDD doing the exact same thing, trying to copy. Both of them going for ups. They need to take control of center, which is now King DDD is doing here, sending another ball trap. Bowser hitting it away with his spikes, grabbing DDD and throwing him. Setting another trap. There we go, double hits. Bowser at 100, not quite KO range, but almost. King DDD with the suck. Bowser is nearly at KO range. King DDD misses the spike. Sets another trap. Continuously set trap, perfect combo. Bowser at perfect KO range and the knockout. King DDD is nearly at KO damage himself. Don't take out Bowser for a loser here yet. King DDD barely recovering, trying to get some damage while on the edge. Almost losing there. Above though, that's an issue knowing Bowser with his up claws. He loves to claw. That is an issue. King DDD out, Bowser only at 20. Jesus. Both at 50. Bowser slightly more damage. Setting another trap. Terrible trap. Again, Bowser with the claws. DDD sets a good trap there. That one's gonna hit. Misses that one though. Bowser on the edge. King DDD not going for the slam, but going for the float. King DDD with a suck. And with the up R. And there goes Bowser! King DDD only up one stock, nearly KO range again. These two are very equally matched most of the time. But it seems DDD's getting the KOs a bit faster than Bowser can. Doing a bit more damage. Bowser with the perfect combo and throw. Still camping though, wanting to see if DDD will fall for anything. Bowser with the up R. King DDD at complete KO range. Blocking, but still getting hit. There it is. King DDD's out. 15% this time. Bowser's down. King DDD really can't take the high ground here. This high ground is very dangerous, knowing Bowser's personality and the way he loves to fight. King DDD setting another trap, but not trapped. I didn't even know you could actually hit it faster. Double hits with the same exact ball too. Going for the roll just like Bowser is. He's setting a trap just to make sure Bowser can't get the combo off, sucking him in. At 100, another ball throw, perfect. Both of them are kind of just jumping here, trying to hit any shots. Bowser at KO range. Dodging, Bowser throwing, hoping to get the kill. King DDD's out. Bowser is now in the lead. Bowser is now out of the lead. Both of them are 0% at 2 stocks. King DDD's down 30 health, 45 now, nearly halfway to 100. Perfect block, only 12 damage in return though. Back to the balls. He really loves throwing the balls, and Bowser loves being clawing. Setting the trap but missing, allowing Bowser to get some good combos in. There's Bowser being flung out, setting another trap but failing completely. Getting good chip damage in on Bowser. Bowser hitting the shots. Another ball hit. Bowser nearly at KO range. Bowser now at KO range. So is King DDD. Or at least King DDD is really close to it. Both of them are nearly equal here. King DDD sucking Bowser in so he can't get off the up R. Both of them at KO range. King DDD hits him out. Bowser's on his final stock. King DDD's not too far off from his. Throwing Bowser out, trying to just get rid of him, not allowing him to really do much damage. With the toss, Bowser trying to throw him out, confuse him. Bowser going for the spike, missing though. Going for the grab and tossing. King DDD missing the spike. Bowser with the up bar, both on 1 stock left. 13-0. It's anyone's game. Bowser with the perfect counter. King DDD still going strong. The ball strat is working for him. Keeping the low ground, being advantageous here. Throwing the ball, making sure Bowser has to come to him. Trapping him with the hit off. Bowser's... Oh, I was so worried that DDD would have just died there. It would have been so anticlimactic. Completely missing. Bowser at KO range. Bowser making sure to edge camp. Wanting to keep DDD out of this area. 150. Bowser's right there. Can DDD finish it, or will Bowser have the clutch? There it is, chat. We have our champion. We have our champion. This isn't rigged. Okay. There's no rigged. There's no rigged. Can't just say it's rigged. You know, okay. Francesca was chosen by someone, don't even. I just got a notification that, like, this thing doesn't register the USB. By the way, okay. I'll make a deal with you, chat. I'll make a deal with you, chat. If I will choose the 2 top names. Yes, you were chat. So I'm gonna choose one of. Okay, so the first 4 out. Oh, okay. You know. Cause you're chat and you watch my stream. Here's what I'll do for you. You see this? You can choose 2 people from here to do a single 1v1, and the winner of that. Actually, no. Choose 1 person. You can choose 1 person here that has died. Can't be in the final, so you can't choose Bowser. And they, as a redemption, because you chose them, can try to challenge King DD. You can't choose Olimar, though. Actually, all right. Listen, I'm being so for real. Like, Francesca won. Francesca won. Or Lil Franny. So Franny's her name. So that's the name of the spider. That's like kind of set in stone. But I will have a new version of this for the last name. So I'll come back in probably like a week or so. And yeah. But this is the standing right now. She doesn't have any children. She's a juvenile. But Francesca wins. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Have a good night.